way she was very emotional, but that's how I feel that she would have spent her time in this particular room.
I'm in quite a bit of pain. My stomach and chest, like you were saying about being tight, feels like someone's just pressing from the side. In like that, so I find it quite hard to breathe. I don't know what it's with this lady, I'm not picking her up at all, but I feel as though this room is really busy, even though there's lots of people in here now, but it just seems to be closed in with like really heavy energy.
Sure.
Lots of phlegm in my throat type thing, and I feel really, feels like we should be down on my knees all the time.
We'll get them sorted out, mate.
Yeah, that was bad, wasn't it? I feel like there's somebody that should be around this height.
Well, like a dwarf, you mean?
Right. Other than that, really nothing.
Or a child?
Yeah, small person.
Oh, right, okay.
About.
Yeah.
Other than that, really nothing else.
Can I just start opening it out? Is there anybody particularly with us now who feels anything, senses anything, apart from obviously feeling the cold? Does anybody pick anything up at all in this room? How many people are sensitive? That went well, didn't it? Okay, so how many people are sceptical?
Brilliant.
Men? One female? Oh, okay. So you certainly can, yeah. So how would you, can you explain that a little bit more though, rather than, is it like a wheezy chest or just a tight chest?
Tight, very tight.
Okay. Do you get any burning conditions or you just getting the tightness?
Just heavy, but very heavy.
Okay, brilliant, well done. Anybody else?
I think it feels contented in here.
Okay, you're quite happy in this room?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. Yeah. Anybody else? You do realise as I leave the room, everyone will say they've got something then, won't they? No, okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if
So
Jean
just to
and
leave the
Rob,
room.
yeah, go to the next room. Carol, are you all right? Right, okay.
Is this room colder?
Yeah, they're really cold. It's quite warm in the other one.
Just that last week.
Are you cold? It's cold on the other.
Yeah, it was much colder in the other room.
It's not cold.
Cold body
It's not cold. What's the matter with you? Cold, can I swap places with you?
There's someone loitering in the doorway, apart from Nikki. Oh, there we go. We don't bite. We were just saying about before we came in how heavy this room feels. I felt as though the shorter person that I was picking up in there runs around the building, dwarf-like, not child, dwarf-like. Really sort of running, but running like this. You know, do you know what I mean? It's like not.
No, I don't. Can you show us that again?
The dad's run, you know. I didn't feel as well that it could well be someone that looks like that lady in the picture, really short and like that little bobbly thing. Bless her. I was saying, yeah, she's gonna get me later. Let's hope she gets him, not me. Other than that, no, nothing else really. Nothing at this present time, anyway.
Okay. I totally agree with you as far as small people, but I feel children. I see 3 children connected to this. I'm not going to say connected to this room, but I do feel they're connected to the house. And I feel it's almost like they're running in here, running around in circles and going out. I've got 1 boy and 2 girls. I've got no names with them at the moment, but as the evening goes on, all I can see is the letter J for the boy at the moment. I don't want to guess with that, so I'm going to leave it until they bring it forward for me. Got a female presence in here once again, but also as a female comes through, I also feel the presence of a gentleman in here. And even though it's now as a bedroom, for some reason it's almost like I want to look out the window and write and look over the garden. And so I felt like I would have done some form of writing or poetry or something like that, just in a moment's piece that I would grab during the day. I'm also feeling like a wound to my chest, but it's for some reason I'm running across rather than particularly this room. So I felt that either a domestic or something happened here, but then I kind of run across the landing. That's what I'm picking up at this moment in time.
I've just been given a very tall mirror. I feel as if there should be a mirror in there somewhere, a big, massive, tall one. That's what I was looking around for. I can see a tall, slender-looking woman. The dress I'm not too sure on. It sort of fans out at the bottom, but I'm no fashion expert, so you know. I feel as though that should be here though, in this corner. I don't see her brushing her hair, and just basically, you know, straighten herself up and she has somebody else that does this for her.
It's not one of them shows, mate.
It is in my head. She has like a handmaiden, really, somebody that helps do her hair and, you know, tart it up a bit. That's it, really.
Okay. Anybody else in here? I keep thinking you've got a baby in your arms. That's a scarf, I know. I'm not, that's really strange. Anybody else? How do you feel in this room? Anybody particularly?
I feel there's a lot of innocence. I don't know whether that's connected with children or female presence.
Okay.
And I feel there'd been a lot of, you said writing, creativity, but I feel it would have been, I can see a woman cutting things out
Okay.
and putting things in books or in an order.
Yeah.
But it's not a nasty feel, it's really nice. Yeah.
Good, well. Sorry, I thought you was putting your hand up there. I just mind that lamp.
Which lamp?
It's only about 400 years old.
Don't worry about it, I'll buy him a new one.
Anybody else?
I feel like how you did in the last room, my chest is quite tight. But whether that's because of the cold or I've just had 2 coffees, I don't know.
Cool. Anybody else?
I don't believe any of you's not kind of feeling something. You're just all shy. The lady in red, you're laughing. How do you feel in this room?
I feel quite happy.
You feel happy?
Yeah.
I don't particularly like this room.
You don't like this room? Alright, so you prefer the other room
Yes,
to
I
this
do.
room? Alright. And when you say you don't like this room, is it within, do you think, or is it up here, or does that make sense?
Seems a bit.
Is it visually?
Do you think it needs changing rooms in here just to brighten it up a little bit?
I don't know.
DIY SOS.
As long as it's not
Seems a bit heavy. Seems a bit heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy, okay. Nothing to do with the, do you think it's the illusion of it?
Maybe it is.
Okay,
Could be.
alright. Yeah. Any gentlemen want to have, come on, I'm sure there's some gentlemen out there that'd like to say something.
I
Colin?
think it's very calming in here.
You're quite okay.
Calming, yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice that we're getting kind of mixed views on this, and what you've got to remember is, you know, even though it's like this now, he used to say it was like that a few, you know, years ago, so people will see it in different lights, so that's what you've got to remember as well, Colin.
No, I'm fine, mate.
Are you?
Just feel, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He just feels nervous because he's stood behind me.
Well,
Yeah, that's a good point now.
when you stood in front of people. Okay, yeah, oh sorry, we've got to leave the room, haven't we? It's like being an awful child.
We go. We go across the way.
I don't think we've really got a lot to add, have we? Because we don't actually know a lot of the history of this room. It's just a room, really, when we take people around the house and we talk about the contents of the room rather than any stories attached to this room. The only thing that I would have just been interested to ask him was when he says he senses somebody writing poetry in here, if he'd got any idea when that was. Can you ask him? Ian? Ian? Me a minute. We would like to know, this person writing, the person that's writing at the window. You said you sent someone writing poetry possibly in here. Have you
Yes.
would you have any idea when that was?
No, but will you be walking around with us this evening?
No, I won't.
Right, okay, fair enough. I feel kind of 1726, somewhere around there.
Alright, no, that was what I was thinking
Okay.
then.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's nearly 5:30. 17:26.